What does 5% body fat actually look like? And why do most people who chase it end up feeling worse, not better? And here's the crazy part, just a tiny 5% change in body fat can completely transform how your body looks. Same weight, same person, totally different appearance. So today we're breaking it all down. Every body fat level from extremely shredded to severely overweight, and more importantly, what's actually realistic for you. All right, quick question. Have you ever looked in the mirror and thought, am I lean or just average? Because most people honestly have no idea where they stand. And here's the thing, body fat percentage isn't about how much you weigh, it's about what your body is made of fat versus muscle. Two people can weigh exactly the same, but one looks athletic and the other doesn't, simply because of body composition. So let's start at the extreme. At around 5 to 8% body fat, this is what you see on bodybuilding stages or professional photo shoots. Skin looks paper thin, every muscle is sharply defined, veins popping everywhere. Abs look almost unreal, like they've been carved out of stone, but most people don't realize what it actually feels like to be there. Low energy, constant hunger. You're thinking about food all the time. Your mood can swing. Focus drops. From a health perspective, short term it might be fine, but stay there too long and things start breaking down. Hormones take a hit. Testosterone can drop in men. Women may lose their menstrual cycle. And maintaining it? That requires extreme discipline, strict diet, no room for flexibility. It's not a lifestyle, it's a temporary condition. And for women especially, this level is not only rare, but often unhealthy. Now bump it up slightly to around 9 to 12%, and this is where you get that fitness model look. You've definitely seen this on Instagram. Clear abs, defined chest, arms, shoulders. You look lean and athletic, but not quite as dry as the previous level. Energy is a bit better here, but you're still pretty lean, so hunger is something you deal with regularly. Health-wise, this can be okay for men if managed properly, but it still takes effort. You're training consistently, eating clean, watching your intake. It's sustainable for some people, but it still requires discipline. And for women, again, this is still very low and hard to maintain safely. Now, here's where things start to get really interesting. At around 13 to 15% body fat, this is what most people would call the ideal physique. You've got visible abs, but they're not overly sharp. Muscle definition is clear. You look fit in clothes and without them. And here's the thing, life feels a lot better here. You've got energy. You're not constantly starving. You're not obsessing over every calorie. Health-wise, this is a sweet spot. Hormones are strong, your body functions well. And the lifestyle? Structured, yes, but flexible. You can go out, enjoy meals, live your life, and still maintain this look. And most importantly, it's sustainable. This is where a lot of people should realistically aim. For women, this level is still quite lean and often seen in athletes. Now moving into the 16 to 19% range, this is what I'd call fit but normal. You might see some faint ab lines in good lighting, but nothing crazy. There's a bit more softness around the waist. But honestly, this is where a lot of people feel their best. Energy is solid. You're not restricted. You can enjoy your lifestyle without constantly thinking about dieting. Health-wise, this is very good. And maintaining it doesn't require extreme effort. You can eat out occasionally, stay active, and still stay in this range. For women, this often looks toned, healthy, and very balanced. Now, once you move into the 20 to 24% range, this is considered average for many people. No visible abs, slight belly, less muscle definition. And here's the thing, you might feel totally fine here. Energy is normal. Hunger is normal. Life is easy because there's not much structure required. Health-wise, you're still okay, but this is where risks can slowly start creeping up if habits don't improve. For women, this range can still look very natural and healthy. But once you cross into 25 to 29%, things start to shift more clearly. This is considered overweight. You'll notice more belly fat. Muscle definition is minimal. Energy can start dropping. You may feel more fatigue. And from a health standpoint, risks like heart disease and insulin resistance begin increasing. The lifestyle here often involves lower activity levels and less structured eating. And unfortunately, it's easy to stay here, but it's not where you want to be long term. For women, this is also where health risks become more noticeable. At 30 to 35%, we're now in obese territory. Fat accumulation becomes significant, especially around the stomach, hips, and back. Daily movement starts to feel harder. You might feel breathless doing simple tasks. Energy levels are low. And from a health perspective, risks are high. Chronic conditions become much more likely. This isn't just about appearance anymore, it's about quality of life. And beyond that, at 35 to 40%, this is severe obesity. Fat distribution is widespread across the body. Mobility can be limited. Fatigue becomes constant. Health risks here are serious: diabetes, heart disease, joint problems. At this point, it's not about aesthetics at all. It's about making necessary lifestyle changes to improve health. Now, here's something most people underestimate: the difference between 15% and 25%. It's just 10%, right? Doesn't sound like much. But visually, it's massive. At 15%, you look athletic, defined, you have shape, presence. At 25%, that definition is hidden. You might look average or slightly overweight. Same person, same structure, completely different look. And this is where a lot of misconceptions come in. People think lower is always better. It's not. Go too low and your body starts pushing back. Hormones drop, energy crashes, life becomes miserable. And then there's this idea that abs automatically mean you're healthy. Also not true. You can have abs and still be unhealthy if you're starving yourself or pushing your body too hard. Here's the truth: health is about balance. And what's really interesting is how small changes in body fat make such a big visual difference. Going from 20% to 15%, that's when abs start showing. From 15% to 12%, everything becomes sharper. From 12% to 10%, now you start looking next level. Small percentages, huge impact. So what should you actually aim for? For men, around 10 to 15% is lean and aesthetic. 15 to 20% is healthy and much easier to maintain. For women, around 18 to 25% is healthy and strong. 15 to 18% is lean and athletic. But here's the real question: what fits your life? Do you want strict dieting and constant discipline, or flexibility and balance? Because the best body fat percentage isn't the lowest one. It's the one you can maintain without hating your life. At the end of the day, this isn't just about how you look. It's about how you feel, how you function, and how you live every single day. So don't chase extremes. Find your balance. And now I'm curious, what do you think your body fat percentage is right now? Be honest, drop it in the comments. If this helped you finally understand where you stand, hit that like button, subscribe, and stick around. Because in the next video, I'm going to show you exactly how to measure your body fat the right way. I'll see you there.